For the last 4 years, we have held the loggers out of Takayna, and now they're back. We are seeing this push to log this last remnant of rainforest in the northern end of the Frankland River Valley. Completely surrounded by plantation, this area is an island for remaining wedge-tailed eagle, for spotted-tail quoll, for white-bellied sea eagle, for the Azure Kingfisher. We are going to be there. We are going to let them know that this is not a time to come back to the Tarkine. This is a time to see the Tarkine protected.
That's the Frankland River, that's the Arthur River on that side. There's a record of Azure Kingfisher everywhere on these banks. It's very steep, that's the habitat that they like. Yep. But sadly, because of the logging, habitat loss is the main driver for the species extinction. It's also everything will erode over time. The banks were the nest. So yeah, that's exactly what Forestry Tasmania is about just here.
And the coop is just straight in front.
Yeah, that's it. That's us. That's all these above.
Wow.
So we had Mariscal endangered there in this corner.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think they nest, because
so you recorded their calls.
That's it, yeah. So we had a recorder while they were logging, and they were calling at dawn and dusk, meaning just come out of their nest and for the day, and just pushing the machine there. So that's their home, and we're taking it away.
We can't believe it, right here on the river's edge, there's logging in Takayna, Tasmania's northwest. Wonderful, wonderful ancient place that needs protection. We immediately called on the community to join us, and here they are.
Direct action is simply taking community leadership and not waiting for government and other leaders to take the action that's required. Engaging social change of any kind is absolutely an act of public service. Certainly one that's not recognised as such, but absolutely is. And I think it certainly reflects the way that it reflects a model of organisation and a model of community that we absolutely need to adopt in other aspects of our life and society. It takes a lot of courage, actually, to stand up for your principles, to reject the status quo, and to invest in a different way, a different model.
Just entered a forestry road. There's a coop 20 kilometres up the end of this road. We've just passed some security on the gate, and we're going to mosey up the road and do what we need to do.
I'm living in a very sanitised life where I follow do what I'm told and sort of get close to some sort of nice suburban existence. And I think it's time that I did something courageous for a cause that I think is worth fighting for. So yeah, I'm willing to take that. You know, it's a bit of a risk. I expect I'll be arrested. I will probably go to court. I might be charged. I think it's worth it to save a piece of wilderness.
There's a group of us who are quietly waiting until the logging finishes. When we arrived, there were 2 white-bellied sea eagles that were perched in the trees. One of my friends is about to lock on and attach himself to one of those machines.
We have entered the coop and deployed the device that I'm currently locked into now. Over time, the forest will regenerate and it will grow back, but it will take thousands of years to be the same as it once was. And with climate change, maybe it will never be the same. Nature will be here long after humans have done our worst, but wouldn't it be great if we do our best and we can be there with it?
Seeing Fergus doing what he was doing and supporting him in the forest, I just was so in awe of his strength, and it just felt really right what we're doing. And we're doing this for a reason. The biggest highlight for me has been hearing mast owls for the first time in my life, right there in the coop. Just in the recent weeks, I heard many mast owls just as the sun was coming up. And yeah, that was a chilling experience because the very next day I knew machinery was moving in there.
There's many reasons why this logging should not happen. One of them is scientific data showing that in this forest there's a pair of marscal living, and Forestry Tasmania is currently knowingly removing the habitat upon which they rely on.
Hello, my name is Mon. I love eucalyptus trees. I would absolutely love to do a tree sit. I actually grew up in a little place called Britain Swamp, north of Takayna. I watched Forest Defenders maybe 3 or 4 years ago when it came out, and I really wanted to get involved then, but had a lot of anxiety and things. Something that Bob Brown said really stuck with me. Don't get depressed, get active. And yeah, I've been really depressed about the state of the world for a few years, and so yeah, I thought it was time to actually do something. I think a lot of people that grow up around here take the beautiful nature that we're surrounded by for granted. They don't realise how the rest of the world is not covered in this kind of nature and how little of it is left.
Does your family know?
Yes, and they are supportive and can see how passionate I am about this and how happy I am doing this. So yeah, it's nice having their support, especially because they're dairy farmers, so they're a little bit more conservative in their views in some ways. So yeah, it's nice. A guideline is a web of ropes that is connected to a tree sit and all the machinery down in the coop. My life is on that line, and the aim is to stop all of the machines from being able to work. I'm in the beautiful Takayna forest, sitting in a tree sit, this beautiful stringy bark. Unfortunately, the reason I'm here is because of this clear felling that is happening. It breaks my heart to see this. That's why I'm here, taking a stand. Because I believe that these forests are worth more standing. This might seem like an extreme action to take to some, but I think that this is extreme. Extremely horrifying. If we want to have a future on this planet with wild places still standing, these are the actions that we need to take.